Hello, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. I'm newtmechanist, and tonight we're going to be playing some Do No Harm. It is old-timey medicine game with some eldritch horror vibe to it. You know, balance the humor style medicine with some of the people that show up for help not being what they seem, and some of the diseases being strange and interesting. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. Trying to verify if my audio is coming in properly, or at least my messages are coming in properly. So we're going to test a message here. So I see we have, okay, well, I think it's working. I am attempting a multi-stream of 3 things with YouTube in 2 formats and then Twitch. So I'm trying to see if the messages come in. If you are in YouTube chat, if you could fire a new message in, we'll see if I spot it. But hopefully there won't be issues. But yeah, do no harm. Thick. Molly on camera at the moment. Ranging windows here. All right, so we're starting fresh. I do not have the bass music of the game playing. You should be able to hear sound effects once I toggle that. We don't have the bass audio playing because some developers can't be trusted to ensure that they have full licensing to the audio that they include. We played some That's Not My Neighbor, and while a majority of the music in the game was properly covered in licensing, at least one of the tracks was not, which resulted in the rights holder of that claiming that content, which is a hassle, and I don't like it. So, once again, we're skipping that problem. Classic mode and then chill mode. Interesting. Hey there, HDI. Welcome. And it looks like my chat feed is working properly. Yes, indeed. We'll see if it keeps working. But welcome. We are just getting started with our game for the night. Try to keep things very laid back, so feel free to chat about whatever that you like.
A strange offer caught my eye. An island village, remote and forgotten, in need of a doctor. The promise of high pay was too tempting to ignore. I packed my bags, leaving behind the comfort of the city for the unknown.
They're definitely going for a Lovecraft vibe.
Restless, as if warning me of what was to come.
Do I?
Upon my arrival, the island greeted me with silence.
I haven't heard that one before.
They were unlike any I had met before.
I do not recall ever being told that I sound like a fortune teller.
Few. And then there was the place they called my new home. An abandoned building, once a clinic, now a shell of its former self.
They have a lot of the Lovecraft hallmarks in this one. Rainy scenes, oceanside villages, and similar.
More sinister.
All right, what we got? Welcome to your new home, Doctor. Like the weird eyes on the owl. Name's Cormac. I'm the town sheriff. We got this place dusted off best we can to accommodate your practice, and what's left from the previous dock is on your desk. Some books and bottles, really, but hey. Could come in handy, who knows? Sure as hell not me. While we're on the subject, I got a mean headache. Could you give me something for that? Book. Scribbles. Dear colleague, welcome to the island village of Harrington. May this tome serve you well in your endeavors to restore health and alleviate suffering. Warm regards, Dr. Barnaby. It's with great anticipation and hope that I present you with this compendium of medical knowledge. The science of medicine, though ever evolving, finds its roots in the ancient humors and the wisdom of the ancients. Yes, balancing the humors. If you're unaware, there was a period when illnesses were thought to be a result of an imbalance in humors, in fluids specifically, or often specifically in blood, but in other parts of the body as well. So it was like bile, ichor, and a couple of other things. Some of it was stuff that were perceptions of things that you could see by doing stuff like letting blood settle. So that this is the line of thinking that led to things like leeching. Get the bad blood out kind of stuff. Each patient is not merely a... this game is called Do No Harm. Hopefully it will be good. It looks interesting. I'm trying to get some games back in the rotation along with the program. And I do like me some games of the unsettling, creepy variety. Let's see. Use this book to navigate the complexities of medicine with confidence. Each patient is not merely a case, but a fellow human soul in need of care and compassion. Treat each patient with care and precision, for our duty is to heal and alleviate suffering. As you embark on this noble journey, remember our guiding principle: do no harm. The heavy summarization of the Hippocratic Oath. The idea that a doctor's duty is to ensure that harm does not come to people in the sense of treatment. All right, let's see. The 4 humors and medications, vital symptoms, digestive symptoms, allergies, and restrictions. Yep. This is the 4 humors: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. Well, I've seen variations on this, but this is the general vibe. Remedies come in 2 categories. Precision medicine uses a distinct dose, 1 to 9, for each humor. Oh, you like my modifications? Which are you referring to? Sure, my chats are all coming through here. All of them. Let's see. For each humor. Crucially, these doses do not stack. A dose of 3 for blood does not combine with another of 4 to make 7. Each dose stands alone. Alternative medicine simply indicates which humors, vital or digestive, need treatment and whether a low or high dose is required, without pinpointing exact values. Okay, so the top 4 are a high dose. I wonder if we looked closely at these kind of scribbles that we might be able to see what was scribbled out. Diagnosing a patient, certain symptoms indicate the need for vital medicine, which includes treatments for conditions associated with the humors of phlegm in blood. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial for accurate diagnosis and effective treatment. These symptoms suggest imbalances in the body's moisture in blood, requiring careful administration of vital medicine to restore equilibrium. Again, the era of medicine where people were kind of winging it. This brought us things like the assumption that smells, that miasmas were the cause of disease. And while you can get airborne toxins, just smelling something bad is not necessarily a risk. Let's see. Digestive medicine addresses issues related to the humors of yellow and black bile. The following symptoms are key indicators that the patient may need treatment targeting these digestive imbalances. So if you look, for vital, you have general mental and pain. You have like respiratory for phlegm. But for digestive, we can see anger. Anger shows up in yellow bile. Patient is allergic to the humor and dosage that would cure them. The doctor must consult the humor wheel. The humor wheel feels like something that should have like tacky jokes in it. While it may not yield a full recovery, it avoids triggering an allergic reaction and still improves their condition. Okay, so allergies will give us variations to do here. So with blood, it's if they're allergic to these things, you avoid high doses, period. With phlegm, it's avoid high doses if it's over 56 already. Low dose on yellow if they're allergic. Low dose if they're female with black bile. Okay, so a headache, blood symptoms. Click on the blood medicine. I don't have an indication of how much to give them. Oh well. Click. Poke. That's much better. Here's my med card for you to sign. Alright, let's see. And we gave them 2 units of blood. Newt. Very old style ink pen there. Working hours are from 8 to 8. 12-hour day. Probation period will be 30 days. All I'll say is, just be a good doctor and we'll get along fine and dandy. If I get any complaints from your patients, or if you fail to float your boat financially and go bankrupt, I'll have to come knocking on your door. Neither of us would want that. Right? Right. Alright then, have a good one. That was our first patient. Leak. Hello, doctor. Experiencing relentless fatigue, feeling constantly tired, and lacking the energy to do even the simplest task. Okay. Fatigue. And tired and lacking energy. Let's just verify. That sounds like it should be a blood dose here. For getting rid of this illness. Sign the card. Oh, the clock moves pretty quick. Oh, staticky. To see you. Click on the dialogue bubble to skip it. Yeah. Extremely tired, no energy to do anything. No matter how small the task. No allergies. Okay, well, you get a dose of red too. Lots of people are tired. I mean, I get that. I get that. Oh, sign the card. Sign the card. 1889. Supposedly, we start to get new tools and things start to get weirder as we go. That static was interesting. I wonder what that indicates. Making me mad. Wind blowing or somebody breathing too hard. Even you. Just standing there looking at me. No, okay. This is anger, which is yellow bile. Day 1 seems pretty straightforward. 1 dose of no particular kind. We do see that our liquids are, like, we're using it up. Got a bit of a tonsure there. Running a marathon in an ice storm, wet and cold. Ain't making sense. Allergies. Cold sweat. Sounds like... Yeah, sounds like just a cold sweat. Have some of this really healthy looking black goo. Right to the neck. Really a disconcerting flicker there. A local monk, effectively. Hope I'm not intruding. Frequently find myself drenched in a chilling sweat. Have some black goo. Care, good day. So it looks like what I'm giving them is working. Get 1 or 2 more patients in. See you. Feel like my face feels like it's shouting every time I breathe. Tickle that won't quit. Guessing that it's phlegm, like a sore throat. Assistance and goodbye. It's our last patient for the day. Happy looking priest. May the Great One bless and welcome you. Yep, local cult. Splendid to see the lights of this dusty place flicker once again. A long time since we had a doctor. Feels almost like a lifetime ago. I will leave you to your work, but be sure that I will send my congregation your way. May the Great One guide you through the dark. Settled into my new office today. No worries, HDI. We're generally, we have a lot of people who swing through and lurk or similar. So if you need to step away, you just step away. Office today and started treating the folk. They seem to be warm and welcoming enough. The prominent figures of the village, on the other hand, such as the higher-than-thou priest, the grumpy, aloof sheriff, frankly reminds me of almost every other small town. Perhaps this is exactly what I need, the inevitably mundane calm of an ordinary setting. Healed. +3 reputation. They're paid in pounds, I guess. I think that's what that symbol is. Reputation goes up. We have a sanity meter. Well, that's that's a thing. Okay, lamp oil is an expense. And I guess we tick boxes to refill the juices. Hey there, Jinro. You know, I've never finished that anime. Well, I know there's an anime rendition. I think there's a live-action rendition of Wolf Brigade 2. But I've never finished it. Well, we used up half of this stuff, so we'll refill that. But in any event, welcome, Jinro. Welcome. Oh, you got a thing there, ma'am. See a new face behind that desk. Hope you stick around longer than the last one. Wonder what he's doing now. On that note, the last doctor left me some equipment that he needed small tweaks and fixes on. Here's what he called the healthometer and the multi-dose syringe. And here are the pages he lent me. Red boil, parasite. Let's give it a go, huh? Conveniently, I've been feeling a bit dizzy the last few days. Also have a physical symptom. Doing pretty good, Jinro. Doing pretty good. Device shows fully healed. It means the patient is ready to be discharged right now. Right now it shows sick for me. Okay. Check the new pages. Okay. Said... feeling dizzy. And she has a lump. Oh, it's not black spots. It's red boil or parasite. Physical symptoms in doses. So it's 7 to 9. I'm not seeing that the top is white, that it's rotten, or that it's white spots. Oh, top black boil. Yeah, okay. That is 1 to 3 doses, and they are dizzy. So that's red. 1 to 3 doses of red. Oh, got rid of the boil, fully healed. Enjoy the gadgets. Bring the rest of his stuff when it's fixed. But she didn't give me a card. Hope I'm not intruding. Feels like something's choking me. Can barely breathe. They are sick. They're having trouble breathing. Difficulty breathing. That's a phlegm syndrome. We haven't had to do anything particular there. Almost. How about a 5? Oof. I'm gonna run out at that rate. That was an upper low dose there. Okay, he's got little red marks. I wonder if there was a physical symptom about the other guy that I could have spotted. Chest pains with red boils. So chest pain is phlegm. Just red spots, so 2 of blue. They darkened. I think they're black spots now. About a 4. There we go. They're definitely going to have to refill blue today. People keep using up my phlegm. Doctor, been waking up with this dull ache in my head, so headache. I'm not seeing any obvious marks. Don't know that that's a rotten area. So a headache is, well, at least it's red. How about a nice 3? Okay. I reckon I need something pretty strong. I don't think he needed something strong. Oh. You got a thing there, sir. Let's see. Vomiting. Vomiting past couple days. Sick and tired of it. Vomiting is yellow with a swelling, so let's give him a 3 of yellow. Well, we'll do a 2. There we go. I have cured your lumpiness, sir. I wonder if that's considered a rotten patch. Okay. Vomiting is yellow. Verify. Yep. Just a little yellow. Needs more yellow. Yeah, there's those black patches, but I don't know if those are supposed to be a thing or not. Like, is that a rotten patch or is that something else? We'll have to see. Throat's begging for water, so dry mouth. So, thirsty. Feel like I'm getting worse. Small dose. Thirst is black bile. I don't see any indicators there. We're going to go for a 3. A 4? Okay, it was a 4. Hopefully we'll get more doodads that help us be a little more precise. Alright, who's next? Greetings, Doctor. We're having a lovely day. So happy to have you in our village. A real blessing. Just talking with the folks about how your presence comforts people. Makes them feel safe in case something goes wrong, you know? My apologies, babbling away your precious time. I'm sweating buckets for no reason. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. Okay, that is cold sweat. That is a black goo. Give you a 3. Interesting. Ah, diagnostic tools. We'll need that. How about 4? Oh, man. It's just short of a high dose. So this was up to +4. So I fully expect we're going to get tools that let us see what the values are, as well as knowing what a neutral value is. An itch deep inside me, and I can't reach it. It whispers things, secrets. They're not mine. Nobody hears them, but you're different, aren't you? You really listen. I can open up to you. May I? It's black bile. Oof, we're running low on that. Oh, here. Huh. That symptom wasn't covered. A girl named Marianne today. It's comforting to see there is at least one more scientist in town, so that was the Tinkerer. Definitely an oddball, though likable, yet there's something else about her, as if her spirit is broken somehow. I think I'm speculating just to delay mentioning the incident. A psychosis-like attack with momentary hallucinogenic properties. I'll make an educated guess and call it a combination of my tiring journey and perhaps a mild virus I picked up from one of the patients. And it felt so real, I can't remove the dreadful image of her from my mind. But he's fully healed. Okay, we definitely need more blue, olive black. We do everything. We'll do everything. Give me more gadgets so I can be precise. Warm welcome to the newest doctor. Welcome to our little village. Folks treating you well? Just let old Agnes know if anyone gives you trouble. Especially that filthy, filthy priest. That weak, treacherous fool. But anyway, you look a bit pale. Didn't you get any sleep? She lies. You saw it, didn't you? It's written all over your poor face. Don't worry, Agnes will take care of you. Do for just anyone, but you seem different than the others. Here. The manipulator. Laudanum. Drink the laudanum. It'll fix you right up. Keep an eye on the totem. It'll warn you when things are about to get unsafe. Better already. If only I was younger. One can always dream, right? Sinks its claws into the mine, the line between... Okay, it gets kind of tuberous. Terrible headache that won't go away. Headache is blood. We're gonna go for a 3 and see if that's enough. Very pointy teeth, sir. Seeing me. Recently had a persistent cough, which I think is phlegm. Yeah. If I use a 3 and it's a 4. Oh wow. Oh wow. High dose? Yikes. His doses aren't cumulative. So I could probably keep using small doses. Wait, down here. I'm here, you muppet. I can talk and know your mind's not playing tricks on you. Well, yes it does, but I'm not a part of them. Personally, I'd love to see you go all cuckoo, but the lady likes you, so we'll play a little drinking game to keep you sane. Whenever strange stuff happens, you'll have to drink up. I'll give you a hint if you miss one, for example. Regret is senseless because you can't turn back the clock. Thanks for seeing me. Sore throat. Kinda green. Wasn't an anomaly. Okay. Rotten area, swelling. Alright, well, a sore throat is blue. And he's sweating, though. We're going to give you a 3 of blue. Okay, I should be giving partial doses right now. He had a red lump, too. I don't know exactly what the issue is. Please help. Allergies. We're going to give you a little red and see what happens. All right. It's like hallucination, dizziness. And mental conditions mostly. To see you. Sore throat, coughing for no reason. Little blue. Little blue. We're conserving our liquids. We might need more of them. Care. Hello? Sneezing fits. Sneezing. That's more blue. We're going to start with a 2. Sort of red bug. Okay, there's kind of a meter involved here. All is well. Like the world decided to turn fuzzy, like I'm looking through a milk jug. All smeary. Blurred vision, that's red goo. Oh, there it goes. Out of laudanum, though. Required a total dose of 4. See the twitching thing in the window? Are you thirsty? Okay. Thirst is black bile. Okay, that's good because we have plenty of black bile. Okay, 2 was enough. Dmitry Sokolov. I'm not intruding. Ate something bad yesterday. Sick as a dog all day. Lots of vomiting. That is going to be yellow bile. Start you with a 2. That's almost, so we're going to give you 1 more. I didn't see any physical symptoms. Just see you feeling queasy all day. So, smell of food makes me vomit. I have restrictions on black and red medications. Okay. So, avoid administering a low dose. It needs to be at least 6. because of that, and we need to be careful of red. It's vomiting. Female allergic to tomatoes. Yeah, tomato allergy. But it is vomiting, so we're going to give her... Well, wait. But it's yellow bile, which isn't impacted by that. Almost, so we'll give you one more. But this is the first allergy we've encountered. Hey there, Week. Oh then, welcome back. Welcome back, Week. Visited by yet another friendly face. Too friendly, maybe. Her concoction seemed to work well and cease the persistent nightmarish visions I get once I came here. Which means the visions are not a product of my worn mind, but a true phenomenon? But how? Speaking of nightmares, although I sleep soundly, I have not dreamed once since I came here. All fully healed, our reputation is holding steady. We do need a refill on red and blue. There are alternative medicines. We're going to top up our laudanum. All right, we have our alternatives now. Today's going to be one of those days. Keep your eyes open, boy. Feeling unwell. Don't know how to describe it. You can give alternatives to find the patient's illness category. Here. Drink this. Vital medicine helped. The medicine the patient needs is either blood or phlegm. Now check the dose interval. Okay, it's which category and which dosage. It's 1 to 5. Blood or phlegm. Okay, we're going to try a low dose of phlegm. Does that make them better? Yes. Oh, they're allergic to nuts, strawberries, and cats. Okay, it was a high dose if they're over 56. Okay, we're fine. Probably should have checked that first. I'm glad you're enjoying it, HDI. Oh. It's dense, brother dear. Just look at me. Do you think we need an appointment? Guess not, Benny. Call me that. Silent now. I'm Benedict the Third. Pleasure is all yours. Hello. This is Buck. You've guessed, we're here for my brother. What am I saying? Of course you did. How could we be here for me? I'm perfect. Hey, Buck here is even dumber than his usual self nowadays, right, Buck? I guess. Impossible to keep a sophisticated conversation with him. For great sake. Can you help? Just so I can bear the things that spill out of his cake hole. Is there picture? No known allergies. Sweat, body ache. Wonder if it's actually anger on the part of Benny. Is it digestive? It is not digestive. How about vital? Moved a bit. All right, we're going to try a dose of yellow. Okay, I think this is anger. Feeling better. Almost. Two did nothing. Huh. Okay, he was... What would that be? No obvious visual markings. Arms, stomach, chest, back, legs. It all itches like crazy. That's black bile, I think. Don't know why. Small dose. He is 58. Strawberries, pumpkins, and milk. Okay, they're not female, so we don't have to worry about a black bile allergy. Okay, we're gonna start with a little bit... Oh. Itchy. Okay. Small dose. Almost. Hey, Pork. Welcome. Sign the sheet. Welcome back. Sadly, I do not recall the name Yasin. Okay, use your head and keep a watchful eye on your surroundings. You have seen ahead the strange things that lie beneath the surface. Is he saying the extra head on Benny was a hallucination? I mean, it did have the arm. Okay, throws up. Can't hold it down. It's like I'm going to pass out. Previously, she had 6 doses of black bile. No known allergies. It's vomiting, so that'd be yellow bile, right? Most. See, she wanted a strong dose, but she's not getting a strong dose. A strong dose of black bile had no effect on her for, but I think that was yesterday's dosage. Hello, invisible person. Feels like I've been wrestling a bear. I don't remember fighting one. It literally hurts everywhere. So this is pain. Body ache. Yellow bile. But allergic to eggs and flour. Avoid a low dose. Oof. Is this... Okay, yeah. No, I heard him. Oof, and I don't have enough for a higher dose. Messed that up. I messed that up. One moment. I think my clock. Okay. Intense and constant pains throughout my body. Garlic, water, and onions. Body pain. Chest pain. Give him a small dose of yellow. Oh, that's good. It's good that you fully healed, because I'm almost out of yellow goo to inject you with. That would be a problem. The other guy's already angry enough. You get a rolly eye there. Something imprisoned beneath the island. I think there was something to the left there. We had an improvement of reputation. Alright, we want all of that back. We need all of the yellow and more laudanum. So that is an expenditure of 50, and we only brought in 70. Rather colorful characters. Benedict and Buck, certainly being two of them. Their peculiar condition intrigues the scientist in me. Wonder if it's hereditary in nature. Conjoined twins of some kind, it would seem. Wonder what she meant by that drawing. A little girl came by as well, possibly mute. If I ever see her parents, I could ask them whether they'd like me to examine her. Wonder what she meant by that drawing. Perhaps she saw traps, the traps fishermen used to catch lobsters. Well, we're pooling enough savings, so hopefully we won't have to worry too much. Got laudanum, you'll need it today. Alright, here's our mechanic / other scientist. Brought you that other gadget, called the humor circle. Finally get it working. Now, it looks kind of complicated, I know, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty genius for nailing the perfect instant recovery fully healed dose. Basically shows you which humor will heal them if another humor is causing trouble. Letting you do trial and error to pinpoint the exact amount. By watching how much each dose affects me, you'll learn to triangulate the right solution. For example, give me 2 doses of yellow bile. Things I do for science, see? My condition got worse, and it says almost dead on the healthometer. Now check the humor circle to see what would heal me if 2 doses of yellow bile affects me with -2 health. -2, or 2 doses. You rotate the wheel to align the treatment with its corresponding effect. So if we want +3, we need 4 doses of phlegm. Good, I'm feeling a bit better. Still not quite great. Now check the book again for further treatment. Check this, it's called the humor device. Helps pinpoint which specific humor is needed for instant recovery, based on your humor circle findings. Four doses of phlegm gave a +2 effect, so rotate 4 doses of phlegm to +2. So +3 would be 3 doses of phlegm. I'm going to get a lot of people killed with this goo. It is new. You'll get more, sometimes to conserve resources. It's smarter to go with a dose that just makes them feel a bit better instead of going for a one-shot. Working with another gadget, but that's going to cost you. She talks quick. Smarter to go with a dose that just makes them feel a bit better instead of going for a one-shot. In the meantime, I'm working on another gadget that will cost you. Okay. Well, if we get the right general condition. Where are you? Waking up with this dull ache in my head, so headache. Don't feel like I'm getting worse. Small dosage should do the trick. Okay, so a headache. Headache is red. Allergic to cats. Avoid a high dose if they have a corresponding allergy. So we're just going to give you a 1. If a dose of 1 increased it by 1, then getting a +2 would be... No, I can't tell because it's a different one. Alright, we'll just go 1 more. And 1 more. We have to make sure that we're covering ground faster whenever we can. Thanks for seeing me. I'm dealing with a constant gnawing in my stomach, no matter how much I eat. Leave me weak and desperate. Cats, beef, and carrots. They are hungry. Wait. Don't worry, I'm black bile. Okay, an extra 1. I'm guessing when we have multiple conditions that it's going to become more relevant. Really scared about my vision. I can only make out shapes. Barely that. Saying they want a high dose. No allergies. Blurry vision is red. Just gonna give you a little red. We're going to have a drink. Because Flyboy was back in there. Hey there, Tass. We're balancing humors today. I'm not intruding. Feels like I've been wrestling a bear. Okay, body pain. Allergic to nuts. Body ache is yellow. Okay. Little dose of yellow. Little dose. Okay. 1 yellow was nothing. So we're going to try 1 black. But she's female. And she is allergic to nuts. She's not allergic to that. So we're going to give her 1 dose of black. There we go. There we go. Thanks for seeing me. Vomiting. I don't like you at all. Go away. Vomiting, there no known allergies. They've had some blue lately and it hurt them. So if 1 dose of blue was -2, yellow 3. Verify. Okay, yellow 3. And we're going to give you another hit of yellow. All right. Good deal. Wasn't quite that, but it was within that range. You're out of laudanum as well. Time I think I'm done. My stomach says, wait, there's more. It's like a bad magic trick I can't escape. I don't want to overdo it. A little should be enough. Okay, vomiting is yellow. No known allergies. And no prior dosages. So we're going to give you just a little. And just a little more. I wonder if using some red would have been good there. So far, nobody's died, Tass. I did mess up 1 person because I ran out of black bile. Dry as if I'd eaten sand. So thirsty. No known allergies. Thirst is black bile. No prior treatments, so just a little. What took me so long? I'm not intruding. I am plagued by throbbing pain in my temples. So a headache. 3 yellow did nothing, and they're allergic to beef, cats, and almonds. Beef, cats, and almonds. They are very allergic. High dose, we don't want to give them a high dose of red. They've had 3 yellow. So if 3 yellow did nothing... Let's give a small dose of black just to see what happens. For science, okay. Okay. We can't give him 6 at a time. His allergy would make a heavy dose of red dangerous. Okay, that should be end of day. We might have a couple of extras, but... yeah, Silas, we only got to almost healed. Let's top that all up. Oof. Okay, we still made money, though. We still made money. The humor circle, while a bit complicated at first, seems to be the only equipment that'd allow me to get by on this forsaken island. Let's use it to make the best of the material I have. The medicine supply is short and travels to the mainland for restock purposes scarce. We have topped up our laudanum, so... eyes open today, mate. They're close. We're gonna leave the oinking pig. Okay, bottomless pit. So he's hungry. Which is black bile. He's had 4 red. Allergic to water, pumpkin, strawberries, and tomatoes. Okay, I'm not worried about black bile. It's not female. And 4 red hurt him by 1. So just 1 little bit of black bile should be enough, right? Lot of black bile. Oh, and there was a limit. When the clock hits pig, you hit the bottle. It's pig o'clock. Time to drink. Oh. Name's Seamus. Nice to meet you. Afraid I might be losing my mind. I was at the shore and I swear I saw a fish with 2 feet. Like you and I they were, just waltzing around. Since that can hardly be, thought I'd pay you a visit. Okay, hallucinations is red. No known allergies. No prior dosages. No obvious physical issues. There's a little bit of red. Okay, we've encountered people with medication limits now. Oh. for seeing me. I get these wild fits of rage. Can't control myself. Lash out at everyone around me. Okay, here's anger. No known allergies. Anger is yellow. And they have... It's a rotten area. Well, I have to assume that's a 4 to a 6 then. We're going to go with a 5. Use a little more. Yeah, if they've recently had medication, it limits our ability to give them more. Interesting. They're almost dead. Cold sweat. Want to overdo it. And blue at a -2. Strawberries, pumpkins. Cold sweat is black bile. Doesn't matter that they're allergic because they are not female. A blue at a -2. Sorry. Blue of 7 at a -2. It is 8 to 9 yellow, but that doesn't make sense. Small doses of black. Yeah. We know it's black bile that we wanted to give them. So we needed to see Okay, they have a black lump. And they're in bad shape. And everything's levitating. One moment while I drink, sir. Okay, headache. They've had nothing else. The top black boil is 1 to 3. And they are allergic to dust. Shouldn't matter. Let's give them a 3. They're hurting. Hallucinations and scary things, Tass. It's a mixture of laudanum. Yes, it's a sanity thing. Headache. Well, brain's pounding. Feel like I'm getting worse, but a small dosage should do it. It is headache, garlic water, and onions. And they've not had anything previous, so we're going to start with a little dose. Feeling better. And I think that was half of what we needed. Nope. We could only get 4 tries with this guy. It also takes us time, which we'll keep passing. Okay, blacktop boil. Itchiness. Allergic to tomatoes and has had a 7 dose of blue. So black bile. Allergic to tomatoes, so we cannot give low doses of black bile. They've had a 7 of blue, give them a -1. So we're going to... Oh, it's, what? We avoid low doses, so we need to go with a 6. Oh my god. That's all I got, ma'am. They're feeling better, at least. But hopefully I won't need any black bile. Dizziness. Oh. Hello, clock eyeball. One moment, please. Alright. It's dizziness, no apparent symptoms. No apparent other symptoms. Nuts, strawberries, and cats. Avoid a high dose. That's all I needed. Just a little bit. We have up to 3 doses of laudanum each day, and we're supposed to drink it whenever there's a hallucination. Okay, he has a lump. It's pretty sick. Diarrhea. And they've had 2 black bile to no effect, with dust, eggs, and cockroaches. So we've got yellow for that. Dust, eggs, and cockroaches. Avoid a low dose. And they've already had a 2 of black to no effect. And this says low dose, but we can't give a low dose. So I think we gotta go. We gotta go with a 6. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. It's our last one of the day, and we're gonna have to refill yellow and black anyhow. Well. That's as much as I could give him. Can I do another? Nope. Around 6. Oh, okay. So I could have gauged it there. I could have looked at that to gauge it better. So I could have based it on, since they'd had a black bile and it resulted in a 0, that's a whole range. I could have slid it until I figured out what gave me the +1 at 6 and determined what the actual amount should have been. Okay. We're still making money. Cost us... Oh, we lost some lamp oil. I think that's once you're past time. So noticeably pricey today, but we still gained cash. Our eyes open. There's our priest. Your praised name echoes throughout the alleys of our tiny village. Rest assured, the Great One sees your labors. Work from dawn until dusk to heal the needful. We're not so different, you and I. We sacrifice ourselves to the people. I know I did. Perhaps someday you shall have the honor of being as selfless as I am. In fact, I'm quite sure you will. In the meantime, I'd like to provide a helping hand. Not that you need it, but still. Here are a list of villagers with certain ailments. These people are very reserved. Perhaps they won't have the heart to confide in you, yet they tell me everything during confessions. I took the liberty of writing down their symptoms. Okay, we need to pay attention to if a person's on that list, because they might not tell me things. Like I'm freezing and burning at the same time. Skin's all clammy. Can't decide if I need a blanket or a fan. So that sounds like cold sweat. Other dosages. So that would be black bile. Feeling better. Almost. So I could probably use that to determine where the better dose might be. You are very sick. The whole world's been spinning. So we have dizziness, dust fish, and an 8 with -1. So dizziness with dust fish should be okay for red. They've had yellow at 8 for -1. Somewhere, if anywhere starting with 2. So a 2 was +2. Let's try a 1. That means it should have been like a 3. We should have gone with a 3. But that's how we have to guess there, is once we've gotten the amount, once we see what they've been given previously, we can kind of guess. Sibling is asleep, and I wanted some privacy with you. I was contemplating. You have something that can ease Benny's bad temper? Terribly afraid for him, with the stress and anger in him at all times. Okay, so it is... He claims that it's anger. So it's yellow, nothing prior. We're going to give you 1. Where are we, dear brother? Doctor, what a pleasant surprise. Sick. Let's see, diarrhea. So diarrhea, but there's also a possibility of like thirst, but they didn't imply it as thirst. So we're going to start with yellow. Oh, no, you go away. Thing in the side there. Like how it's guzzle the whole bottle and then yeet it across the room. It is not a good sign when your physician does that in front of you. Dizziness is red. Hearing whispering. Welcome back, HDI. Okay, dizziness. No known allergies, so we're going to give you a little red. And a little more red. See you. Body's running a marathon while standing in an ice storm. So cold sweat. No known allergies. Not on the list. That is black, but she's had 9 blue to a negative effect. Okay, +1 or 2. We're going to try to give her a 2. That was a +2. We're going to try to give her a 1 then. Yep, 1 was the +3. Good deal. We're figuring out how to use the tools that we have. This is good. This is good. Hey, blurred vision. Blurred vision is a red. No apparent visible physicals. Eggfish flower dust. Not on the list. So little red. Little red was almost there. Clock chimed for no apparent reason. Keep your eye on the clock. It was going backwards. Alright. Only a little over in that regard. I think we're good since we're saving value here. We're going to take a quick break before we continue, folks. I will be right back. And we're back. Ah, doing decently. We're going to top up red after all. It's 55. Okay. Priest seems to really care about the people of this village. Too much, perhaps. Enough to betray their confidentiality in order to save them from their own suffering. Do I feel ethically comfortable using this information, or do I endanger the well-being and even lives of these poor souls in order to keep my principles intact? I mean, it is an ethical dilemma, but, you know, as a physician, the goal is to not let them come to harm. Sightings of strange creatures. It's open today. They're close, he says. Okay, she's on the list. Doctor, told to see you by the priest. I don't feel well, though I don't necessarily know what's wrong with me. Okay, no known allergies. Gertrude Whizzlepuff. She's been sneezing. Sneezing is blue. No other medications, so 1 on blue. Feeling better. Quickly. But 1 on blue is a +1. Okay, we can't safely gauge that. We'll just use 1 at a time. Master of your craft, aren't you? Please take this extra money. It's the best way I can show my gratitude. Let's pick a clock. Give me your strongest medication. Now, or I'm afraid I'll have to call for Nigel. Okay. A 6 of blue did nothing for him, and he seems upset. Which I think is a yellow, but... don't see any other symptoms. Okay, we're going to give him 1... actually, no. Is it digestive? Okay, it was digestive. And is it a low dose? Okay, high dose of yellow, maybe? High dose of yellow. 6 yellow did nothing. I think it's black. Anywhere... okay, it is 3 to 6. Let's try 3 then. Give him a 4. Oof. It was expensive. Should have checked his allergies, but, you know, he was being kind of a jerk anyway, so. Hi there, Sweetums. Such a delicacy to have you on our island. A mean ache in my stomach. Weird, because I'm on a strict only meat diet. Say, it's working wonders for me, except for indigestion. Okay, stomach ache, no known allergies. Stomach ache, stomach ache. Maybe nausea. Not be chest pain, would it? Alright, well, let's try a little blue. Oh, blue was super bad. -2. Okay, we're either in yellow or red. Okay, if it's yellow... If it's yellow, a low dose will work. Okay, yellow was +1. 1 gave him 2. So we want a 2 or a 3. Let's give him a 2. Okay. It would have been a 3 for +3. You're well. Terrible headache. That's in red. One moment, sir. Everything seems to be levitating. Just deal with that. Okay, headache is red. Allergic to garlic. Which doesn't impact it. I'm going to give you a 1. Oh, well, okay. Good deal. List. Every few minutes I make this loud, ridiculous noise and I can't stop. It's like my nose is having a party I didn't ask for, so sneeze. Sneezing, no known allergies. That's blue. Feeling better, so 1 ought to do it. Again, we could scan, we could give it an idea of what we needed to do based on the wheel, but... Oh. He's having a bad time. Having trouble breathing. Difficulty breathing is blue, and they've had 2 yellow to a -2 effect. go any further, that brings... Okay, let's... let's do a 1 and see. Should be a +2 or a +3. It's a +2. So we're either correct there, or I'm just going to keep going with 1s for this. That's a pretty good effect for a 1. And it would require a very high dose otherwise. Or a comparatively high dose. Better to just go for the 1s. And we had the space for it, so we didn't have to gamble. Oh. Hello, sir. Don't bother speaking, charlatan. Smother your meaningless questions with the pseudoscience you peddle. His dark design is beyond your comprehension, so don't even try. The attempt would simply break your feeble mind. Do as you are told to gain his favor as the scum of this world. Women will come to you, scum, seeking help. Your primitive methods will, of course, fail them. Use this potion and give their meat suits a fleeting purpose to occupy space in this realm. If you don't, their blood will be on your hands. We'll be watching. All those back, and an expensive day. Very expensive day. You know what? We're going to get the magnifier. Okay, we should get things appearing. Hey, brought you the magnifying glass you ordered. This should help you check the zits and pimples and whatnot. Don't have a stethoscope yet. So we can look at the blemishes and verify what they are. You're well. I'm feeling unwell, really. Don't know how to describe it. Red around the left to the right eye. Okay, well. There we go. Red eyes, black bile. Wait. Is it red eyes, or is it... Or is it swollen eyelid there? It's the area around the eye. I'll try one of this. Okay. About black. Might kill this guy. Okay, then yellow. Yellow was eyelid swelling. Okay, that's not what eyelids look like. is the area around the eye. I feel like I'm being suffocated. Difficulty breathing. One moment. Difficulty breathing is blue, allergic to nuts. If they're over 56, I'd have to worry. Good. 2 units of blue. Injected directly into the neck. It's one of those games that seems to have, like, UI-wise been designed for VR. You're new. Hello there. Town librarian. Call me Miss Kenway. Yeah, I've strained my eyes. Even my trusted spectacles don't help. I read, the words seem to jump up and down all around the page. Difficulty reading. Let's check the tools. Okay. Dark around the eyes. But let's check. One bad tooth. Needs units of blood. Hey there, Levi. Message didn't come through in my event logs. Unfortunate. But thank you all of the same at 16 months. Thank you, Levi. Sign the sheet. Sign the sheet. Up. Solution for such tragedies. Scratch out parts. She can do more with the book later. I'm not intruding, haven't been feeling right, but I can't figure out what's wrong. Seems nobody on this island sees dreams in their sleep. Since I arrived, I don't either. Won't resort to drinking the concoction. I don't trust her. Feel like I'm losing my mind and nothing helps. I'm seeing things. Blood medication doesn't help me. Okay. 9. Yellow gave -1. And he can't figure it out. 9 yellow is generally a blue on this side or a red. Let's try a blue. Okay, it's a red. Okay, if it's a 9 yellow, if it was a 9 yellow and it's in red. And 1 did nothing. That puts us here. So we're going to go for an 8. Okay. We only got a +2. Should have checked the allergies. Should have checked the impact of the allergies. You're new. You're a lifesaver. They were after me, those weird, horrible things. I couldn't see well in the dark, but they weren't human. Wish I had a way to thank you. Hopefully they're gone now, and I'll run home. That's the cultist wanted me to drug her. I'm not intruding. I'm dry as an autumn leaf. Thirsty. Thirst is black bile, eggs, fish, flour, and dust. But it doesn't matter because black bile allergies can't really impact them there. I'm gonna try with a 1. 1 was a full heal. Good time. Oh. Saw a 9 there. You're well. My stomach is acting like a cranky pump. Okay, vomiting. Alright, I think a low dose. So 5 bile did nothing. Garlic and onions. Vomiting is yellow. And if 5 black bile did nothing, we are between an 8 and a 5. We're going to give a 5. Actually, we're just... garlic and onions. Actually, let me check. Okay. If an 8 did +1... got to be a 5. It's a lot of yellow that we used up. I probably didn't need to use the full +5, but given the dosages that I was working with, I wanted to make sure. Last patient had a very unusual stomach bug. You never... Okay. I did not examine them, so there's another layer that I need to do now. Okay, he's got a lump. Discomfort in the throat. So sore throat with a lump. Okay, sore throat is what? Is blue, and if they've got that kind of lump, it's a 1 to a 3. Let's start with a small dose is small dose. Yep. Picture this. Maybe you're not noticing the strange things because you're not in the right frame of mind. Okay, there was a picture frame or a picture that was wrong then. We stock our yellow and our red. Yep, we lost some sanity. We missed 2 things. Doctor, I heard you healed someone in our congregation without even knowing their symptoms. Must say that's impressive. You help me as well? Not sure what's wrong. This is Sarah Parker, who has blurred vision. Pumpkins, water, and tomatoes. And blurred vision is red. Nothing in the allergies there, so we're going to start with 1 red. You're a magician. I'll tell everyone in the congregation about this. I wonder if you can avoid using, like, the laudanum and similar, and if it'll be okay. Spider on the left, but I don't think that's out of the ordinary. Thirsty. No allergies. Black bile. Wait. Also dark circles. Let's try, since it's thirst, let's try black bile. All right. It's an explicit symptom and nothing else seemingly wrong. Yeah, one of these pictures went wrong. So you settled in. Best sea legs for a passenger. Ironically, I've been feeling seasick. Can you believe it? Nauseous with a pounding head. Especially when I'm around water. Weird, because I've been sailing since I was a wee lad. Nothing obvious there. Headache is red. Nothing else in there, so we're going to go with a headache. Yep. Yeah, there is a big incentive to move swiftly because you can get more patients in. Oh, feeling quite off, and I don't know why. Okay. Oh, obvious. 6 with a -1 on black bile. Okay, it's either in yellow or red. Red did nothing. So a red of 0 did nothing. A red of 1 did 0. So I think... Okay, it's got to be over here. So, red of 9? That's a lot of red. Oh, good thing. Full heal. Still, lots of red. Okay, cold sweats, no known allergies. Verify there's nothing visibly wrong. bile. Let's give him 1 unit. Second unit. I'm not intruding. Feels like there's a vice squeezing my head. So, guessing headache based on that. Got allergies, so beef, cat, and almonds. Cats and beef and almonds. Avoid a high dose. So I'm just going to give you a little. I should also start to record what the, these have a number to them, and those pluses are what does it. Thanks for seeing me. I fell at work and my chest has been hurting, so chest pain. It is blue and allergic to almonds and onions. If they're over 56, avoid a high dose. They're okay on that front. Nothing apparent there, so let's do a 1. They jump to almost healed. Knowing the numbers makes it so that you can avoid kind of overshooting. Seeing me, I had an illness and now I've got this little cough. Feels mild. Cough is normally blue. Cat's beef and carrots. Doesn't matter for that. And if they're sick, they're at 0, and we need to get 3 out of it. Okay. Blue. And they've had 1 red. Dose of 1 should be enough. I will have lost some money to the lamp. Lifesaver, they're after me. Got a nasty case of a headache. Hypertension or neuro something. No known allergies. Have some red. This was another I am being chased person. Thomas was a kind soul. He was very friendly and helpful during our journey. Generally sad to see him ill, but furthermore, being the captain of the only boat on this island, it is an irrefutable fact that he is my only ticket out of this island. So perhaps any ailment that afflicts him calls for a higher urgency than mere sadness of the heart. Another man came by with a mean headache, or so he said, since my equipment showed him to be in good shape. Should have scanned him. Wonder if I should trust these gadgets, and if so, to what length. We need more red. And we're going to be safe and get the blue as well. Forgot to check those guys with the magnifying lens. Tainted sun rises today. Watch out for spooky stuff. Okay, she has a definite lump. Haven't been feeling right, but I can't figure out what's wrong. No known allergies. Darkish circles around the eyes. Dark circles is blood, and a 5 on black did nothing. So it's either blue or yellow. Let's try 1 unit of blue. Oh, and there's a lump there. Okay, yellow with a... white top boil, which is a 4 to 6. Didn't pay attention to the boil, but the blue was the wrong thing to give her anyhow. To see you. Every breath feels okay. Shortness of breath. Thing in the window. Shortness of breath, allergic to milk and tomatoes. Shortness of breath is blue. Milk is only relevant if they're over 56. Hasn't had any medication yet, so here's a 1. And if he's almost healed, then... So I'm guessing there can be at most 3 anomalies during an evening. Otherwise, you'd run out of laudanum. Not treating even the smallest bit of work seems to make me sweat. So cold sweat, water, pumpkin, strawberries, and tomatoes. Cold sweat is black bile. Not female, so the allergies are irrelevant. Let's give him a 1. Let's look at the magnifying lens. I think the eyes, teeth. Yeah, +3 is a full heal from sick. If you can hit the +3, it's worthwhile. Within reason. Here's our conjoined twin again. You were smart. That's why everything was perfect. Well, it's gone now, isn't it? Because of you. Doctor held back on the dose. Bucket was perfect because you were nicey for a change. Don't like my decision, then let other people decide. Let's let the people decide for us. The election is coming. I challenge you to a mayorship race. Hey, Doc, wrap it up. We got an election to win. Nothing in his eyes. Teeth. Nothing in his eyes. Okay. Nothing was dosed, no known allergies. Let's try as if this was anger again. Yep. The little guy seems to get angry frequently. Sore throat, which is blue. Visual symptoms. And allergies to blue are only age-related. Okay, we have a rotten patch. Got a cough. Red 4 is 0, dust, eggs, and cockroaches. Cough is blue. Only would count for over 56. But there is a rotten area, which is a 4 to a 6 for its effectiveness. With a red 4. Okay, if they've had a red 4 for 0, it's got to be over here. And I'm gonna go for a 5. Sadly, 5 was a +2. So it needed to be like a 6 or a 7. So we're gonna go for a... should be able to get away with a 1. Okay. Haven't missed any sanity effects yet. White top lumps. Itchy skin. That's a lot of bugs. Okay. That's going to be a 4 to 6. Itching is black bile. Let's give him a 5. And if a 5... was +2, then it's got to be at least a 2 to make anything happen. Yep. Oh, okay. Hello, Crow. Welcome back, then. Yeah, use some lamp oil. We need our laudanum back. We need black and blue topped up. So that cost us almost all of the money that we earned. Rather slow day. I wonder if I did the right thing with the conjoined twins. Lord knows I can't imagine either of them as the mayor of this town, or any town for that matter. Game is moving along. One of the things we just did was update the graphics a little bit. We have a lot of effects in place, and we're adding more of those to try to get more things that could be gameplay elements in place. We've still got a ways to go, though. Who knows, maybe this is just the thing they needed in order to mend their utterly unavoidable, literally lifelong relationship. I should get more laudanum. The nightmarish visions are getting more frequent, and it is becoming ever harder not to let my sanity slip. through the cracks of their vile black surfaces. Yeah, having more available laudanum would be kind of nice, but... You're well. Feeling unwell, but don't know how to describe it. Okay, 5 with a 0. Let's take a look. Nothing there. So a 5 for a 0 is either going to be in blue or it's going to be in yellow. Let's do a blue of 1. Blue of 1 is a -1, so it's got to be in yellow. So we're looking at between 5 and 8. If it's 8, a 5 would be +1. So we're going to hedge and say, we're going to say a 5. Oh, I killed him. Thanks for seeing me. I can't. Diarrhea. Oh, visible, physical. I was supposed to give him yellow. We already knew that the blue would hurt him. Oopsie doopsie. Diarrhea is yellow, and a black of 2 gave -2. That doesn't line up. That made it worse. Actually, no. It did get better. Black of 2 is -2, but... feeling better is... We gotta try for a... If 1 were a +1... we either need to try for a 4... Let's go for a 4. Yep, okay. Just enough. Cost me some time, though. Manic-eyed guy again. I'm certain, Doc, I saw fish people. Broad daylight. He's sneezing. Sneezing is blue. Let's check for symptoms here. Nope. I get visions, so this is hallucinations. That's red. Okay, if it's red of 1 is +1, you would either need to get 1, 2. So we might as well give the red. We didn't have to cross as much ground here. How much water I drink can't quench my thirst, so he's thirsty. Just black bile, eggs, fish, flour, dust, but black bile can't negatively impact a male. Small dose. Oh, 1 was a plus. That was a full +3. Kind of interesting so far. It's kind of a little math puzzle kind of game. Okay, shortness of breath. Allergic to nuts. Should have checked her in the magnifying lens here. Okay. Make sure there's nothing I need to worry about. Alright, he's feeling real bad. Whistle or a wheeze? Either difficulty breathing. Seems like it's blue, and he's tried yellow 2 to a -2. Okay, 1 is a safe bet no matter what. Or should be. One was a +2. One was a +2. Then it should be 3 that we want. Yeah. We would have had to go +3 anyway if we went one at a time. And we wouldn't have had space for that, I believe. You again. Okay, thirsty. Thirst is black bile. No allergies. And then 7 at -2. So it's between... It needs to be at least a 4. All right. Let's... Oh, black bile. Okay, 4 was a +1. So if it's 4, it's over here. So we want 8 or 9. Let's go for the 8. We were having to use big numbers no matter what. Should have checked the magnifying lens. But we didn't. Oh. Undertaker. Must be the new medic. You are, and I'm the gravedigger. Nigel's me name. Okay, this is the guy that they threatened me about. Hello, Diminished. Welcome. Swell arrangement with the previous medic. Quietly now, me boy. Ye and meself, you see, we ain't so different. You put 'em down, I put 'em in the ground. Gotta make a living if you want to help folk. That right. So how about old Nigel names a few names for you? Lonely folk no one's gonna miss. And ye accidentally send 'em my way. Nigel keeps his hands busy and your pockets full. Send 'em to Nigel. Well, he just gave me a hit list. Nigel dropped by today, and if I understand his god-awful English right, he made me a despicable offer. Yet one feels compelled to realize that if the people on his list are perhaps bound to die either by age or how advanced their illnesses are, it is an unpleasant option. If I don't make money, I won't be helping anyone on this island. Still, let's hope it never comes to that. That fisherman came by again as well. He truly is a peculiar man. I healed him for the sake of healing him, really. Yet with all the town talk about weird sightings, a part of me can't help but feel curious about what he may discover. So he lost 12 reputation when he died and made no money. We need 3 things. We didn't use any laudanum. So 65, we still made a profit despite the, malpractice. Church takes care of the poor. He's giving out potions. Benedict or Buck for mayor, they're actually running. And somebody was found dismembered. Okay, watch out for spooky things. It's our sheriff again. Doc, word on the street is that you had some misfortune with a couple of patients. Look, I understand you can't help them all. Who'd know better than me, right? You can't save everyone. Sure, it was a bad streak of luck, but if this keeps going on, I'll be in trouble. You get what I mean? Just help me out here and don't let me come by again. Yes, that's that. Have a good one. It's our priest friend. Doctor, whispers of blessing upon your name grow louder among my congregation, meaning you made good use of my, apologies for my vanity, the great one's help. Joyous to see you on the path of the righteous, and not fooled by the sorts of that wretched hag. That pitiful town fool meddling in petty dark arts, offering snake oil to seem a friend. Any case, brought you another list. These people are in dire need of help. Too private, but alas too private to share. Please use the list and don't deny them your compassion. This is, again, if I didn't treat them, what would happen? Hope you're well. Been feeling extremely tired all the time. No energy. Or how small the task. Wouldn't want to overdo it with the medicine, though. Got an allergy to carrots and bananas. No obvious anomalies happening right now. Dark around the eyes, but he's already mentioned a symptom. Just making sure. Fatigue is red. Okay. Move quick, get a lot of patience through. Oh, my fellow, I have a terrible cough. See? So bad. You'd fix that right. What do you think would fix that up? In your professional opinion. Obvious symptoms there. There, just bad teeth. He has a cough. It would be phlegm. No known allergies, so... No matter what, he was almost healed. It was minor. Kitty cats are doing great. Sky is still getting some ointment for his right eye. Oh, gotta sign it. Just still acting up, but it's getting better and his left eye is good. Of course, that is what you need for a cough. Piece of cake. Yeah, things are going well, Diminished. Thanks for asking. Oh. I hope I'm not intruding. My throat's really inflamed and I can barely talk. Cockroaches and dust. Not on the list. Nothing with the eyes. Nothing with the mouth. Sore throat is blue. Cockroaches and... There we go. But he had 3 red to no effect. So we know it's blue, and we know that 3 red did nothing. So it's got to be over here. And he's in the range of 6... 3 to 6. So if we give him... We give him 3. Which gives me a +2. If 3 was a +2, I should be able to give him 1 and finish up. More often, and put on the background. We're working on my project. Got stuff to do tonight, but I'll hang out a little longer. Well, thanks for swinging by. Either way, thanks for swinging by. Always appreciated, even if you're just lurking. Doctor, random dizzy spells. Okay, dizziness is a red. Beef cat's an almond, so he is allergic to red. So we need to avoid a high dose. No obvious idiosyncrasies, so let's give him a 1. Plus 1. Quick +1s. When we have an obvious symptom and no other treatments, we can generally go with +1s. Okay, you got a lump. Chest pain. Chest pain is a blue. Lemons and peanuts. He's not old enough for the allergy to kick in. So if 3 has to be in this range, so we're looking at between 6 and 3. Okay, let's go for a 3. There we go. Well, I feel so dizzy sometimes that I lose control. A 9 red had a -2, allergic to cats. Okay, but dizziness is a red. That is weird. He has a lump. It's dizziness. We're gonna give him a 1. Okay. That's weird. But you can only use the wheel if it's not the color you're looking for. Initially. Equipment showed him to be in good health once more. Very interested in what medicine I administered to him. Some laudanum. I think we should top up those. So we almost zeroed out the money we made. But we're still making decent cash. We haven't lost all our money yet. Okay, we're going to get at least one anomaly tonight. This is a woman that was running away. How are you? Been drinking your laudanum? Good, good. I dreamt of you yesternight. Oh no, not like that. Things visited you in my dreams and looked deep into their eyes. Listened to what's in their hearts, but you strayed from your oath, and you couldn't cure them. Just as he wants it, needs it. He hates who he was, so you must succeed at what he failed. You need to heal them, love. Agnes believes in you. Just do what you do best, and we'll finally save this village from its vicious cycle. So always try to heal them, is what she's saying. He's on the list. By noon, my mouth's so dry I can't stand it. Drinking water all day, but my lips are still chapped. He's thirsty. Oh, no. Paintings are wrong. So he says he's thirsty. This says he has a cold sweat. Same thing, though. Cockroaches, garlic, and milk only affects women. No other medications. Okay, we might as well use 2 more single doses of black bile. I don't know how long this one runs. We're gonna go until the end of our normal playtime. Oh, he's having a bad time. Tense hunger. Oh, Clock is looking at me. Gotta deal with that. Okay. Hunger. So that's black bile. Almond and onions. Doesn't affect it. Okay, and we go to our wheel. And red at -2. Red 2 at -2. One is either a 1, a 2. Let's try a 1. If we get lucky, this will be a heavy cure. 1 is a 2. So it has to be at least here. In which case we'd use 3. Alright, we're going to use 3. Here we go. Chest pain. Get that often. Chest pain is blue. Should have checked for aberrant physical traits. Yep. Keep an eye out for strange things. There was a big eye outside your window. Oh. I didn't see it. Brave doctor. I don't know if you'd remember me, but I owe you my life from before when you took me in. Terrible ache in my chest. Chest pain is blue, no allergies. If it's blue and that was a 0. We want to hit 9 is too much. Let's try a 7. Nothing. Nothing. Thing. Nothing. Nothing. Clearly there's nothing I can do. Made the aching up. Just had to see you. Well, thank you for wasting all my meds. I'm freezing and burning all the time. Skin's clammy. It's cold sweats. It's black bile. Allergic to garlic, but it won't matter. 3 blue did 0. So it's between 6. We're gonna do 3 to begin with. Three was a +2. No matter what, 1 should work. That's right, Laura. We've got 2 of the 3. Looks like Sherbet and Sammy. Snapping at people left and right, even a bird chirping is enough to get me going. Doing all right. Okay, so it's yellow. For anger, right? Yeah. Well, I may have killed that woman who wanted to see me by giving her the purple. But the fact that she lied about her condition made it difficult to know. There's that weird little girl again. Yeah. People above, fish people below. Alright, we're gonna fully top back up. We lost money on the day. I don't need to top up on yellow. Alright. I'm been attacked by creatures, witnesses say. Local Captain ill. We are going to wrap it up for the day, though, folks. Let's check our cat cams for a final review of the kitties. Check here, yeah. All right, let's see. We have most of them. And there's Sammy, yeah. Only missing is Mason. I wonder where Mason is. Maybe he's under the bed. But good times today. This is an interesting game. There is another mode that's more casual. There is I think, a greater limit to the number of people. As well as... a greater limit to the number of people, and the clock also doesn't tick, so... each day is X people, and you don't run out of time. You can spend all the time you want working on them. But yeah, we might do this one again. We'll see. But like I said, I do want to try to get more creepy games in and get that woven in with the programming. Get some downtime so we have more time to think about what we want to do with that. But I do hope everybody had a good time watching today. If you like what you saw and would like to see more, drop a like or a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, whichever it is, for the platform you're watching on. I appreciate it. With that said, though, I hope the rest of your day is good, and I'll see you next time.